Hi everyone, welcome back. This time it's ICAP. I know there's no water, but this is the point with the commercial archaeology. International commercial archaeology preservation. ICAP. So it won't leak out. Good. Today we're talking about John Deere and the controversy. Terrible. Today, talk about different, that there are more than just one, what you call football league. Please note that I'm going to be calling a passball from this point on, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Please do like, share, subscribe, get notification. It's free, right down there. Do it. I'll be happy to see your number. Please help me. Okay? Alright, my name is Marco. I've been doing this since 2018. Yep. December 2018. That's going to be 6th anniversary. That was the rank history, originally called Dead Rank. Now, about those businesses from the beginning of time to coming up in the future. From the time the business started to its closure. Okay. I've covered a lot of different business. Inform you what's happening, like the startup, closure, bankruptcy, mergers, or just dissolve. Okay, the reason why I'm calling passball instead of football, call that, because I'll tell you why. And to make my point. I hope they'll change your mind about how you call those sports. Yet you call it football because of you throw it or you pass it. Your hands, not your feet. But I'm trying to make my point. Now, I know they make field goal kick or the putt. But how many times they do that in a game? For kickoff, that's 4 times. Actually 2. First quarter and half for the halftime. But they have to turn around when the clock ends. For every quarter. It depends on how many times the team gets close. They have to make field goal or kick for touchdown. Not too many. Depends on the team, how many times. But how many times they actually have to throw it by their hand or pass to another player when they're close by. More time than with the kick with their feet. So this is why I call it pass ball. Second reason why I don't call it football, because when I was in Central America, the people in Central America kept complaining to me. They knew I'm American. They'd say, "Hey, why do you call that ball soccer?" I was just right outside from my missionary friend's house when I watched the game. And they saw me, they come up, they complained to me. Why do you call that football? Why do you call that soccer? It's football. The playing ball. The in Spanish. Yeah. They spoke to me in English, I spoke back in Spanish. The Purdy, it means sorry. And then they told me to tell Americans to call football the round thing they played around the world in the World Cup every 4 years. Another thing they said to change from the American football, the things like that long, change it to Passball. That's what they told me. So ever since I've been calling it Passball. And those out there with the round ball that they kick around with their feet, football. It makes perfect sense. But no, the NFL, IFL, Arena, XFL, oh yeah, there's a lot of them. Arena, indoors, AF1, USFL, XFL, and the UFL, the original and the new one. And the AFL, there's 11 different leagues. Some came and go on merger with Boulder. That's a lot of leagues. And counted Canadian too. And WFL, World League. But I think that's collapsed. So NFL is the biggest one. I hear sometimes people make those as the nickname. National Felon League. No offense. It's funny. It makes perfect sense. There's a lot of felons play such game. But I'm trying to say that you need to change the name. It's Passball. So when I talk to people, I say Passball or National Felon League for that name. This is no offense, and it's purely my opinion. But I am encouraged to change the name to Passball. Heck, if I was to start up a league, it would be the first time a league in the United States will have that word, Passball. Not football. It would be Passball. Probably I'm not going to have any kicking, nothing. There's another sport that's similar called rugby. That's good. They have their own name for that. Rugby is very close to the Passball than the football with the round ball. And it's Australian League too. I don't know about Europe. so far. I'm only focused on North America. And I don't really watch the National Football League. Nope. I don't like my Google get that. I don't want that. Usually I pay attention to the Canadian. They just had their division championship. They're going to play ball next week, I think. A couple of weeks. I remember one time they did on Thanksgiving. Because they knew about American. I'm really, really disappointed. The Canadians came down because they wanted to expand. But a year later, they went back to Canada. Where's the teams? I was rooting for Baltimore, Alot. That became Montreal, Alot. This year, they were in the playoff. Sadly, a lot of those teams collapsed. Same thing would happen with Arena. A lot of controversy. Too many teams voted, and one so bad that they voted and they had got to a game, so they had to ask another team to dress the uniform of that other team. My goodness, it's stupid. So they're back at AF1. It sounds like Air Force One. It's Arena Football 1. But the name too similar to Air Force One. It makes the IFL the second longest league behind NFL. USFL could have, but they lost that lawsuit money. They actually won, but they folded because to get that money is to get the money from NFL, but the court said $3. That's it. $3 wasn't enough, so they folded. They came back, but they merged with XFL, Extreme version that founded by the same guy who does the wrestling. First one he did a long time ago, but Boda came back, but COVID hurt. Then he told it to Dwayne Johnson and his ex-wife bought it. And noticed that because of the cost and because of they need to expand. So they merged with USFL, became UFL, Unified Football League. It's very hard for those new startups to become big as NFL. So I believe NFL is in violation of monopoly laws because they're too powerful. And I don't want them to buy out. They said that those leagues are minor league. No, they're not minor league. They're professional league the same level as NFL. Another thing I don't like NFL. If I was a player, high school, I do well, excellent. Then I get scholarship in college and play, excellent. Get free education. But I will tell, of course, agent will come, want to be your agent. I will tell them, that's all I want to do. It's to play free. To play. So I can have free education. But I don't like the monopoly of NFL. Because they automatically own you. I don't like that. I want to have a choice. I can go free agent. And there's Canadian and there's IFL and all the different leagues. I want to have a choice. I want to go. And because if I want to, I want to be closer to home or whatever. So I would have to, I would be very smart. Let's say by sophomore, I'll tell my agent, don't start looking for those for me. I'd rather somewhere else. And if he say, well, all players will automatically be under NFL, I'll say no. Then I would say, I'll pretend that I would just only want to play in college and then work someplace else. Get a different job according to my major. Then he probably will understand. Just like my school teacher. He, I'm not going to say his name, he asked all of us not to say it. I don't remember back in my head. Ever since I was in that school where he said that. He said, don't name him. But everybody knows his nickname. He said, okay, say his nickname. Zipper Frog. He used to play for Baltimore. No, Maryland. And they wanted to draft him. He said no. He knows all about the injuries and all that. And he loved working with the docs. Wanted to be a teacher. Yet, they did draft him. He said no. So that's why I would say, by the very beginning, I would say, no draft. Don't put my name in there. Nothing. Then, I graduate when I finish my 4 years or 5 years. Then, I'll wait till after that draft. Then, I'll tell my agent, okay, now you can go and contact IFL or the Canadian, DFL. And it will be a walkout. It's a free agent. Then NFL can't do anything. Nope. I'll do it for a few years and that's it. Just like my old landlord. He was in he went to the University of Miami, graduated, worked for the Dolphins for 3 years. Then he went to Washington Redskins. That was the time, okay? That was a long time ago, okay? I used to live in his place. He was my landlord 22 years ago. Now he's married and he had children. Good for him. He's a big guy. Oh yeah, I'm 5'2.5". He's really big, over 6 feet. Big. Because that's what he was, a football player. Passball. Okay. Only play for 4 years. That's enough. You know about injuries. All players should have 3 or 4 years in the pro. That's it. You can deal with all happening injuries. You really need to stop. There's so many players in college. It's over 200 colleges. There's so many players. Very few get into the pro. So why don't they have rotate every 4 years? Every year we play. But 4 years in the pro, that's enough. Not until they're 40s. No. Well, it's alright. Time's up. I support teams that are not NFL. I'll support IFL, UFL, and Canadian Football League. I'm for Montreal. Alot. Yes. So, I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.